to mini crafts for little hands, and today we're going to make this cute little fox family. What you're going to need to make your little fox family are, we've got quite a few things, so you need to gather all this together. Some old toilet rolls, stick glue, some paints. I used orange and purple to make the nice fox colour. You'll also need maybe a pencil or a pen, paintbrush for your paint, and a pair of scissors. And then you'll also need a little bit of card, and I've used this from the back of a cereal box, and we're going to use this for a tail for our foxes, and then some white paper, and that's what we're going to make our eyes and the fur on the tummy and then a little bit of fur on the end of the tail for. If you don't have white paper, you can just use white paint. I didn't have any white paint, so I'm using the paper. Right, so we're ready to start. The first thing you want to do is probably get everything painted so it can dry. So what I've done is I've taken my toilet rolls and I've mixed my paint together and I've painted them all. So I have my paint here, which is just a nice orangey colour, and I've painted my toilet rolls. So I've got one for the large fox, one for the medium fox, and one for the baby fox. So I've left those to dry, so they're pretty dry now. The next thing to do is you want to draw out some of your little shapes to cut out. So what I have here to show you is these are the shapes you want to cut out. You want to cut out these little eye shapes. So you want to have three pairs of eyes, and then you want to have a little bit of fur for each of the tummies. So a large, a medium and a small, and then also some fur for the tips of the tail. Okay, so that's from your white paper. And then for your tails, you want to cut out these sort of eye shapes. So I've already cut those out and I've painted them along with my toilet rolls. So once you've got all that cut out, you're ready to start making your foxes. So you can see here, I've got my glue stick handy. I've already cut out the fur for the belly of my foxes, some eyes, and then also fur for the tips of the tails. And I've got my foxes all painted, those tubes all painted, and their little tails ready to go as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a little bit of glue onto the tip of each of the tails and stick the little white bit on. And there you go, we've got our three very cute little foxtails with their lovely white tips. So I'll leave them to one side, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold down the little toilet rolls here just to create nice little ears for foxes. So what you want to do is you want to take your thumbs and just bend that in a little bit, and you can see there's that shape, and then I'm going to do the other side, and then you can see that's made two little ears for me. So I'm going to do that with each of them. And there you go, I've got the three of them with three little ears now. And what I want to do is I want to make the little baby one look smaller. I'm going to show you how to do that. You cut a little slit in the bottom on each side and then just cut around it. And that will make it a little bit shorter. You're just cutting away about a finger length. And there you go. So now it looks a little bit more like a little baby one. Okay, so what we're going to do next now is put on a little fur on their tummies. So a little bit of glue onto each of the front of them. Once you've got glue onto each of the front of them, then we're going to stick on the furry tummies. So there you go, there's the fur on the bottom of the wee tummies. Now they need some eyes, so I'm going to stick some glue onto each pair of eyes and stick them on as well. So each of them have a wee pair of eyes, but I think they need a little nose as well. So I've got a black pen here, and I'm going to draw in a little nose and little black pupils in their eyes. And there you have it, there's their little eyes. Now all that's left is their tails. I have to stick those on, so I'm going to put a little bit of glue onto the end of each of the tails, and then just stick them into the back of the fox. And there you go, there's our little fox family.